Matt, despite a good second half performance, we faced defeat here at Six Ways. How do you reflect on the game?
I suppose it would be easy to say it was a game of two halves, but if I analyse it a bit deeper, the game plan that we had in the first half could have worked and has worked. I think we proved that against Northampton and Peterborough before Christmas. So there's some work to do on application of ourselves, individually, as units, as well as a team. So that's frustrating because we know we're better than what we showed in the first half in terms of executing that possession game plan. But needless to say, at half time when you're 3-0 down, you've got to change things. We had a couple of substitutes we needed to make based on physio recommendation, so that was always going to happen. But then that meant that we shuffled the pack quite radically to come out and lay a glove in football terms on the opposition, to want to go and ask questions of them and win the ball higher up the pitch, because we knew that we were chasing. But I thought the way that we set our stall out right from the whistle blowing to trigger the second half, getting in behind their back line, and then we're consistent in reacting positively in transition, which is an area of the game we're significantly trying to improve on, because that's where the game can be won and lost when it goes into transition. I was really pleased with our forward players. Were aggressive with the high press, supported by the back line. And so yeah, it was a very different second half to the first half, but that's not to say that the game plan in the first half couldn't have worked, because it has worked. So we just need to iron out the details of that, carry forward the learning. But second half much better. It's just a shame we don't have a goal to show for it, because do I think we deserve to take anything from the game? If I'm being brutally honest, probably not. Did we deserve to draw the second half 0-0? No. Maybe 1 or 2 goals in our favour, and concede the game at 3-2 would have been a fair reflection. But yeah, I have to credit them for the way that they were quite clinical in taking their 3 goals in the first half.
And we've got Bolmere next week. How will you prepare for that?
This is probably good preparation for it, because we know it's going to be a tough physical encounter, and having played them here at Six Ways, we're looking forward to the challenge of travelling to Bolmere to take them on. First time around we played them, it was obviously a slightly different game scenario-wise, because we conceded a red card, and that came after 5 or 6 minutes, and we were 1-0 down, and then we played out 1-0 up until the last sort of 5-6 minutes, when we ran out of steam and conceded 2 late goals. So yeah, 10 players against their 11 was a really competitive game, and I thought we dug in, and there could have been chances to nick a draw there. So yeah, despite today's results, and despite having played Bolmere previously and conceded 3 goals against them, ironically, we know that we've got the squad strength and depth, especially with recruitments just recently, to compete in this league and come away with points. So yeah, we'll go there, roll our sleeves up, and look forward to the challenge.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Evie, our first league game of 2025 unfortunately ends in defeat for us today. What did you make of the game?
I think it was a really frustrating game for us, not gonna lie. I think we deserved it in the first half. I think we were pretty poor. There was not much going forward, to be honest, at all. However, I think second half was a completely different game, and I think we're just unfortunate not to get the finish. So yeah, frustrating on my behalf as well. But I think we could take a lot of positives going into the next few weeks, definitely.
Yeah, and like you said, we've got a few weeks to focus on the league now. What will you take from today into the coming?
I think it's just that strive to go forward. I think we just need to take our chances, including myself. We've got a few big games coming up with the likes of Lincoln and Moors, where we can really get a few goals and hopefully get 3 points. But yeah.
Thank you. Evie.